On today's episode, I get onto a scary boat at night, run away from predators, dance on a stripper pole, get attacked by monkeys, swim in underwater caves, explore caves on land, and much more. We were leaving the island of Koh Tao and getting on a really old boat to cross the ocean and go back to the mainland. We were sitting close up to other people and the electricity was going out. The overnight ferry from Koh Tao to Surat Thani took 8 hours and we had a very long night. We did not get much sleep on that ferry, but we made it to the mainland safely. Now we were on a bus going from Surat Thani to Krabi. It took about 3 hours. Now we were getting on another ferry to go to one of the most famous islands in Thailand called Phi Phi Island. A movie called The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio was recorded on Phi Phi Island. The boat ride from Krabi to Phi Phi Island took about 2 hours. Phi Phi Island is located only 2 hours east from the well-known location Phuket. In the rest of this episode, I'm going to show you the coolest places on Phi Phi Island. We got a hotel room and went up to the Viewpoint on the east side of the island. Then we started heading out into the jungle where nobody went except for us. I am terrified of snakes and was constantly looking up into the bushes for slithering snakes. My ant bites from the week before were getting infected and we were exhausted after walking through the bushes. We had been out all day and were taking another way back through the jungle. We saw a bunch of bats and had mosquito bites all over our backs. We ran away from something roaring, but still don't know what it was. We had enough of the jungle and went back to civilization. If you want to party, then you need to go to number 2 on my list, Loh Dalum Beach. We woke up early the next day and were going out on another adventure that would take all day. This time, we were going up to the very north part of the island. I recommend doing this because you will see how the local people live and what they do. You never see the true story when you only stay where all the tourists stay. In the evening, all the boats are stranded because of the force of gravity of the moon. It pulls out all the water. We got back home and decided to get drunk for the first time on the trip. We had 35 centiliters each of a Thai whiskey called Wang Long Thong. That was not a good idea. I was climbing up on the pole and doing all sorts of stupid things. The next morning we woke up and Kevin was sick. A few days later, he was feeling good again, and we were going to Monkey Beach. Now, do you see how aggressive these monkeys were, and how they tried to steal my stuff and attack me? Many people believe that this is the exact reason as to why monkeys evolved into humans and eventually took over the world. Millions of years ago, there were many different monkey species, and most of them were violent and would kill all the other males in the tribe, eat them, take over the land, and impregnate the females to spread their DNA. We have been kayaking for a while and made it to the Wang Long Cave. We were almost back to the mainland, but we were exhausted from kayaking all day. We watched the sunset and realized that we had kayaked all the way around the west side of Phi Phi Island. We woke up the next morning to head to another island south of Phi Phi Island called Koh Pileh. The boat ride to this island only takes about 20 minutes and you can see all of it in just one day. Maya Bay is known from a movie called The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio and is arguably one of the most famous beaches in all of Thailand. We met some friends on the boat and explored the island of Phi Phi. This place would have looked a lot nicer if the weather was good, but we still had an amazing time on Phi Phi Island. Now it was time to head to the next location. Please leave me a comment and tell me what you think about this episode. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel.